G'day viewers, my name is Michael and welcome back to Single Racer. Now this particular video, the Ford versus Holden video, was my main video and I had planned to do a couple of videos, but just through sheer fluke there was a release of a couple of F1 cars up to beta 0.3, so I thought I may as well make it into a trilogy, but essentially this is the main video. And so what I thought I would do is talk a little bit about the lines in the video, because although I'm no alien by any means, I do tend to drive similar to one of our V8 supercar drivers who's retired now, Craig Lowndes, just simply meaning that I like to take a shallow line. Now, of course, I think this costs me because clearly I'm not an alien, but I just thought I'd discuss it and run through some of the lines I take. Now, unfortunately, this track is no longer available, and that's because a website called, I believe it's called Reboot Project, has closed down, and you know, most likely due to funding. But so the track isn't available, but I thought I'd discuss the race. So let's start it off and you know, see how we go. Okay, so we're on the start finish line with that beautiful Ford, and let's see how we do, and we're off. Now I think this thing has got a bit more grunt than I have, but I might catch it in the corners, and here's an example of my shallow line. So I like to run shallow and then use all the available room of the track to build up a bit more speed. Now it's still pulling away from me because it's got so much power. Big V8 brute it is, but see here, I'll run a shallow line. Now, as an example, I don't go out wide and I run shallow, and I tend to now use all the track here, see, and I gain a lot of speed that way over other drivers. And can I pass him now? Oh, he's blocking me, he won't let me in. I might try and dive in. No, I don't want to hit him, so I'll just have to wait for another chance. But geez, in the straights or these open flowing corners, he just pulls away from me. He's just got too much grunt. And now again, I'll try and run narrow, so I dive in here, run narrow with the idea of going straightening up, but he won't let me, he's just in the way, so I had to back off there. And that's a great example of what I often talk about the helicorsa racing and your hot lap racing, where the helicorsa, he was just in the road, so I can't see, even here, I can't drive my ideal line. So you have to learn a completely different new racecraft of how or where to position the car, and it's completely different than doing a hot lap. So here I'll try and dive in. No, I think I cut him off. I'll give him back the position because that was a bit unfair. I wasn't really up far enough, but maybe next time. I'll keep that in mind for next lap. This is a tough corner. Gee, I always forget to go down to the first or second gear and run off so many times. Can we power slide through here? No. See, he's kind of blocking me, but now he's pulling away. Now I switch into hot lap mode because I've got the room to do it. So even though he's far away from me now, I should be able to gain because I can concentrate more on the hot lap. So we'll run narrow and use, see, the whole track, because there's the runoff here. But again, he balks me a little, but I did catch him quite a lot using that technique. Come out wide. Now this is a different kind of corner that you come out wide, you try and run a late apex, but here I like to run narrow and use all that track. See, and now you watch how I catch him here, because I've got more speed. I can just, I reckon I'm going to take him here now. If I can get beside him, I'm going to go for it. Rubbing is racing, as they say. Yes, I got it. And he'll just have to back off behind me. Bad luck. That's racing. I was far enough up in front, so he had to back off. Now one thing I you know, because this is not my first race, I did a bit of testing, but I think I'm making a mistake setting the aggression to 50, because what I notice is he's got so much more power than me, but when he gets behind me, he doesn't catch me. It's like all of a sudden that aggression goes to 50 and it's like he doesn't try and pass me anymore, which is frustrating. But at 100 they keep smashing into you, so maybe I need to put it up to 75. But now we'll just do hot lap lines, and what a beautiful car this is. Both these two cars are from Uncle M's Australian vintage race pack, and I'll have a link to that in the description, but just an awesome car. And as we fly through here, beautiful, ease off, slow in, fast out. Now remember, down to first gear here, this is such a tough corner. Such a shame this track isn't available anymore, because it really teaches you a lot about positioning of the car. Let's do a typical V8 Supercars power slide as we go through there. What a fantastic car to drive. I'll actually feature this separately as well, because it's just such a brilliant car on the edge. And as we cool it down now, come into the pits. Now let me talk about one final thing, and that's the inevitable, I guess, as we take a look at this beautiful classic dash. And I've got it set to, for those that are Australian, I've got it set to the classic radio station 3XY, the old station from the past. And but as we fade out, eventually I've been watching a lot of other channels that are doing these electric videos, and they're fantastic. The car looks great, but I am really sad about the demise of these Australian V8 type cars. So I just thought I'd do a mock video of the race as if it was totally silent and electric. So I'll leave you with that funny little video. It's just a joke, so take it as a joke. So this is Michael signing out for Single Racer. I'll catch you next time. See you later.